Okay, so these are both. So I've got calls on the left, puts on the right. I will typically go one in or one out of the money, which is this is called at the money, by the way, when they're like this. So you can take either one, dealer's choice. Do you want to be in a little bit more or do you want to be out a little bit more? And it doesn't really matter. The cheaper the price of the contracts, the more of them you can buy, which will kind of offset the cost. But as you guys know, the higher the delta, the more you make as it goes in your favor. So if you're like, well, I got to choose one or the other, always go in. Buy the more expensive one when you can, right? Because it'll typically make you more money faster because it's already there. But otherwise, it doesn't matter. And I'm telling you right now, for speed's sake of me trading all the time, I always just buy down here. I don't care if it's a call or a put because it's always the line below the black area, which is the actual price of the stock. So I will always just grab first available. So here's your cup. There's your cup. See it? And handle, I meant. So here's your cup and handle. Here's your cup. And there's your handle. Everybody see it? So you can see where it keeps stopping and creating its own support off of this 348.36. See it? So it just keeps touching here, touching here, touching here. Do you see that?
I do.
Yep. So if it breaks below that, typically it'll be lights out. And that means, of course, the next stops, right, are going to be around VWAP. So,
You bet.
yep. And if it stays to the upside, then it's going to be the same drill. So if it stays to the upside, we've got to break this level right here where we've got drawn 67, moving up to the 200, right back up again to 349.20. Okay. So these are the channels. Notice anything the same like with Qs? Does anybody see the full cup right here at 416.21?
Yes.
And then
Yes.
here's the handle right back to where we had marked. Remember, and I told you all day today, 415.63 was going to be critical. Remember, because that's where when we pulled below that, that's where we hammered the puts. So what do you know? What do you know? There's the bounce area again. Okay. So here's your cup. There's your handle off of 415.63. Should have the bounce back up as long as it stays above 415.63. You're going to get a bounce up to the 200 to break 21. And if it breaks 21, you're going to get a nice pop back up to this next level, which is off of this right here. Does everybody see it? And that's it. Just like that.